And welcome back to an episode of Rozen Maiden, Träumend. Last time we had, I guess, a big return of Suginta and her now having a medium, which is suicidal. Very suicidal. Well, I guess it's not suicidal. I'm more like just don't care about her own life. But then again, she does want to die, but not by her own hand, that is. She wants to be brought to heaven by an angel. So she wants to die naturally, but she doesn't want to live, I guess. Eh. Well, either way, looks like this episode is gonna be about Canaria, the other new character. We are kind of introduced to, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I need to say. Let's just get started, I guess. In 3, 2, 1, go. License and lies a feather, especially entertainer, gentle tunnel. Fuck you. Don't call somebody Papa. That's not actually your father. Actually, no, just don't call anyone Papa unless you're like a child or it's in private. Because it just sounds weird. Because it's how a child would call their parents. Like, yeah, I think that's the only reason why it's weird. It's because that's how a child calls their parents. So if you call them that when you're older, it just doesn't quite make sense, because you should be getting older and be mature, because otherwise it's a bad thing that if you don't mature. Maybe that's how we gotten a lot of people get a disdain, or not disdain, but think it sounds weird if you call somebody Papa when you're older. Photos? Okay. How the fuck did you get that thing? Okay, that's just a peeping Tom. Okay, that would be kidnapping. Pretty much, I guess. Yes. And less stupidity. Tea party. Tea because sells cup. Ah. It's literal translation. Tea companion, you could say. No, tea companionship. Well, whoever eats the most should be able to make the best and most. She's up to the challenge. Where the fuck did you pull the apron from? Out of character. Sure. I think that's just because her outfit's already kind of made like, but red. So, I guess it is doll like, but that's kind of harder. Harder. Oh, there you go. Too hard. I think you actually powderized it again. How many? Okay, that's a lot of failed attempts. Actually fully infiltrating. So your magical... Wait, is your magical item the violin? Hola. Okay, going ad-lib things. You think you can? Yeah, they don't care. It's gonna be monstrosity, isn't it? Wait, that means in the time that she smashed the dough and then it gone to open the window, she made another batch? Okay. If it tastes good, it's good. It says Big Kun Kun. Yep. Fine for the first attempt, I guess. Cookies. What, like poison? You're a doll. I don't think poison works on you. Unless it's like magical poison. What, the tea? You've read too many Sherlock Holmes stories, haven't you? Or Sherlock Holmes. Is she not familiar with Hina? Like, shouldn't she know that Hina's incompetent? You're the brainiest, but you're already in fucking enemy territory. Actually, didn't you guys have the same type of dough? Like, shouldn't the taste shouldn't change between them since it's the same dough. It's only the shape, wouldn't it? Yes. I guess it's not quite poison, but just try to prevent friendly fighting makes friendly friends. Yes. Yeah, you can see that. Well, even if she's serious, she's too competent to do anything. We won't hold back. Sure. Knowing doesn't mean you're not thinking. Doesn't mean you're thinking about it. When the fuck did you make those goddamn pictures? Also, would you call this? It is definitely. She gonna be probably charged for the crime of. What's the crime called again? Where you take photos or record things that aren't public without permission? Oh, what that crime is called again? Probably put it in a goddamn case and be sad. Don't you dare say you kill yourself. Okay, she'll kill herself. What? Really? I guess this episode's half comedy and half kind of trying to change everybody's kind of mood into more about into the mood that's needed for the third act, maybe? Guess you could say. Because most of this episode is just if you boil down this episode down to its basic what it does, pretty much getting Canaria into thinking about if she's serious or not. Okay, well, okay. Lefty Lucy. Yes. Well, it worked. You should have waited like an hour after she stopped saying. Okay. Oh, the finishing of a doll. Don't think he particularly cares. It's gonna be like a Rozen Maiden. That could still be achieved by just very... Actually, no, that... Okay, not that. That is magical. Just simple movements can be achieved by just mechanics alone, but... That doll seeing him and then reaches her hand out. Either he programmed it very specifically and held it in a very specific way, or that thing is alive to a certain extent. And as we may think, he may be the incarnation of the Father. Okay. She found self-meaning. Who's playing shitty ass music? Yeah, it's okay. Attack. Attack waltz. Yeah, there is. Fucking hell. There is another option apart from fighting, you know. Just don't. I guess you'll be forced back into a situation where you have to, but by fates. But you don't know yet if fate exists, or if you can even defy it. Wait, when the fuck did you have the power to manipulate plants? Isn't that Suisaki's power? Like, I guess you had it in the first episode, but I felt like that was just because we were in her playroom or end space. For somebody's. There we go. We can use that. Here's a question for you. Do you think your owner, well, not owner, your partner will want you to go around and killing other Rozen Maiden dolls? Like, she likes them too, you know? But they are. But if you oversaturate it, that happens. Yep. Yep, tactical retreat, impossible. Well, you're not gonna die. You should have died. Technically, but... That's your punishment. It is her realization. Not you again. How many tries has it been? Every single time something unfortunate had happened. See? Isn't it better if they are alive and do that? Just invite her over. Or the opposite way around. No, that Feels out of place, her in a business suit. I guess that's the point. Since... And there's more. Since she is, I guess, a businesswoman with an cutesy side. Now, don't violate them. Well. A bit excited. That looks wrong. That looks wrong too. That's fine. That looks wrong too. That looks wrong. I don't know how worked this fucking Hina Ichigo's, because that was childish on childish. Some of these are the opposite color palette. Opposite on the color palettes. The original designs. Good for you. Oh, there's so many kind of dolls. Just expansionally that do like about 8 billion. We're all different and all similar. Okay. Wait, then why she shouldn't be... Just looks like a businesswoman to me. I guess it's just her way of saying things. Because she doesn't want to lose her sister. And we resolved it. Did you not see this coming? It's kind of what she'd be doing this whole time. Like ever since she met Hina and then you guys. Abandon your whole purpose. Abandon father, is that it? Are you coming to the dark side? Nah. Vision of father. But that's the vision of the guy in the shop. Well. Okay, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much this episode is. I guess there's more than the first part of it is just challenging Kanaria's beliefs, and then I guess True Dad's Soseki's beliefs gets challenged, and I guess the reveal of father still being kind of alive. What is this, child abduction? Child abduction. Doll maker. Okay, yeah, we're speeding up into and going into the finale, could say. This episode. Yeah. Soseki's views get challenged, I guess, because she's still loyal to father. Which is fair. It is the person that gave you life, that gave you meaning and set all this shit up. So, but do you want to lose your sister? Do you want to literal twin sister, or do you want to lose your doll sisters? Like, do you actually want that? Because that's kind of what's gonna happen if you continue with the Alice games. But okay, that's easy face. But I guess that's to be seen. So right now we technically have, I guess, 4 factions kind of now. The ones that don't want to, the ones that don't want to fight is Shinku, Hina, Suiseki, and I guess now Canaria, since her whole motive to fight is gone, because her motive to fight is just to survive and always be with her medium. Now, 4. Then we have Sukinto, which I think is still now in the... Still questioning her life, I think. So, still out of action for now. Then we have Basui. Yes, Basui. Which just wants to do it. Then we have Soseki. With on the edge of, I guess, she is the one that kickstarts the Alice games within the passive group. Maybe not. And maybe we are now getting a Soseki's little arc, because technically we had a 1 episode arc of Suiseki, so it makes sense for Soseki to get some, I guess. But next episode's gonna be about the doll maker himself, and reveal that's will be incarnation of father, and kidnapping Jun, and maybe Jun actually gaining the a partial ability to make living dolls or grant life to dolls. His interest in dolls has been like hinted at, but we haven't seen any more of his like sewing and doll making or pretty much craft abilities. So would have been a bit better and fun to see him do that, but I guess he has school stuff on his hands, so can't really blame him. But I guess with that said, that will be this episode of Rozen Maiden Träumend Tea Party, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
And here are the people who decided to sell out their souls. Welcome to hell.